don't know why OBS is freaking out all of a sudden every time although it was fine last night, pretty good. I don't know, it seems alright right now. I'll try and actually pay attention to the chat then. F. I always get an F. Actually, I was pretty good in school. I didn't actually really have to try, you know. Alright. We gotta scan networks. Are we still actually moving? No, we're not. What is up with OBS? Hold on a second. Look at this. Alright. Let's see if this works. Tutorial, connect to my stupid PC. Alright, we're back to where we were. It seems to be working better now. Longfell, it's been a couple games. I don't know, it's weird. I have to like re-add the game capture or the window capture or whatever I happen to be using. It's weird. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. It's only been happening in the last couple things. I do have Windows 10, so that. Anyway, it seems to be alright right now. Let's just get going. I'll try and pay attention. Magic 2. Yes, we gotta play that at some point. I do want to play that actually. Alright, scan the network. Who's around me? That should be all you need from your own server now. Disconnect from the machine. There's only one around me. Alright, let me do something real quick. Alright, good. Disconnect from my machine. How do I do that? Oh, disconnect. There. I can't even see it. Alright, it's time for you to connect to an outside computer. Uh-oh. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another's computer is illegal under the USC Act 1030-18. Proceed at your own risk. Connect to an outside machine by clicking on the blue node on the network map. Celestial Enterprises. Whoa. All right. So this is kind of just a log of what's been happening here. Yeah, okay. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interfacing with nodes. Okay. A command can be run by typing it out and pressing enter. A computer security system and open ports can be analyzed using the probe or nmap command that analyze the computer you are currently connected to. Alright, so we want to probe them. Here you can see the active ports, active security, and the number of open ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. All right. It's going to get really confusing. Oh, Boone, please. This machine has no active security and requires no open ports to crack. If you are prepared to, it is possible to crack this computer using the program port hack. Run the program port hack. All right, so run port hack. All right, insufficient privileges, lists, no command list, check syntax. Trying to remember. All right, give me a hint. How do I do that? Run a program you own on the machine you're connected to. Write the name of the program as the terminal command. A program name will what? Program name will. Oh, I just had to put exe. Run port hack.exe. No? Or just port hack? Port hack.exe. There we go. Run the program port hack. Running. Congratulations, you have taken control of an external system and are now its administrator. You can do whatever you like with it. However, you should start by scanning for local nodes to locate additional computers. Do this using the scan command. Alright. Scan. No results, not a problem. Next, you should investigate the file system. List the files and folders in the current directory. List. Sure. Okay. See, I do remember some MS-DOS commands. Okay, so wait a minute, what happened? Your home, log, bin, and sys. Alright, so we just got to go to the bin directory. Alright, change bin. Alright, to view the contents of the current folder. That's right, you can just use the ls command. There are no programs here, but you should look at the config.txt in case it contains useful information. Alright, so read config.txt. No read? How do you do it? Oh, look at? No, it's not look. Look is definitely not a command. Cat? The cat command? I don't remember no cat command. Cat. Oh, I also didn't spell config right. That could be the problem. txt. Alright, so read is definitely not it. Fine. Whatever cat is. Alright, so it's 2.7 kilobytes, config.ini, init num12, continual spawning, yes, peach ivory fudge, chocolate magenta colors, twirl thrust helicopter behaviors. Wow, look at that resolution, 1280 by 800, full screen, yes. This is like a game's ini or whatever. Alt tab enabled. It gets its textures from there. Totally useless. Now to clear your tracks before you leave, move up a folder in the directory tree. Yeah, I know how to do that. And note the wildcard ... Yeah, I got that. Move to the log folder. Yeah, we gotta. And then remove the log. Yup. Log. What's it? Log.txt, I assume. Log.t. Alright, list. Or ls. I'm gonna forget that. Okay, so we just want to remove everything. Remove asterisk. Boom! Excellent work. Disconnected from this computer. You can do so using the DC or disconnect command. So disconnect. Congratulations, you've completed the guided section of this tutorial. Oh my god, that was it. Uh-oh. To finish it, you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. The help command will give you a complete command list at any time. Okay. To finish it, you must locate the process ID. Okay. So, list. Let's go to home. List it again. Let's go to stash. Nothing in stash. Let's go to miscellaneous or miss. List that. Nothing's in there. Alright, let's go back up. We're not going to check those new folders yet. What else is in here? Okay, go back up. There we go. Home, log, bin, sys. And we're just checking the home directory for the log. I think the log just had one thing in it, right? Connection. Alright, nothing in there. Let's go to bin. securitytracer.exe. This is our computer. Let's run that. What is that? Security. My biggest problem with this game is spelling. Oh god, what did I do? I'm tracing something. Do we want to do that? Stop. Control C. How do you stop it? Alright, well, whatever. Sure. So that was the bin. Uh-oh. I hope my computer doesn't blow up. Holy crap, what happened? I blue screened my own PC. That's awesome. Love that. Do I do the whole training thing again? It's initializing. Okay, so we still gotta find that thing, right? Alright, so list, change directory sys, list. Okay, so we're getting it up on this thing. X server, OS config, boot config, and net config. Do we have to find that thing again? Alright, let's change the mouse real quick. We can check these new folders. IRC log, empty, data, what is this? Just a bunch of ones and zeros. Alright. In the log, connection crash report. Start crash report. Kernel panic. It was a kernel panic. What is this? File read. I don't know what that is. Then we're not running that security tracer again. Yeah, these are just system files, DLLs. Probe it. Proxy detected. Wait a minute, what did I just do? I'll go back. Scan the network, and we're just gonna find this one PC. Trying to disconnect. Alright, there's really nothing else to see. I was supposed to find some sort of thing to end the training, but I don't think the training's running anymore. Wait, do I have an email? Guess not. Guess not. Are you supposed to find the process and kill it and not just some files? Am I supposed to find a process? I have no idea. There's no process going on. It's in the stash. Stash and miscellaneous were empty. Maybe it's this thing. This thing seems odd. Can we delete this? And we're going to remove. Alright, so actually give me this. List it. Alright, so remove data 213. What? Remove data 213. Alright, so it deleted it. IRC log. Now talking in hashtag Christian. Word of God, welcome abstruse to Christian. I'm BibleBot. For more info, type message word of God. And oh wow, you could see we needed this for Life is Strange. You could look up the Bible verses and get them read back to you. Only I knew. What is this? There was a 23% drop in temperature. That's almost 25%. That was one of the most worthless comments I've ever heard. Nice. What's in here? Empty. I was in biology class once and the teacher said there was sugar in sperm. And a girl asked, why doesn't it taste sweet then? When she realized what she said, her face became red like a spanked monkey ass. The teacher said, because you taste sweetness with the front of your tongue, not the part of your tongue back in your throat. The girl started crying and left class. Awesome. Girls are like internet domain names. The ones I like are already taken. Well, you can still get one from a strange country. Can we just read these all day? Hey, if you type in your password, it will show as stars. See? Hunter 2. People are this stupid. That is the worst part. Doesn't look like stars to me. And then he comes back and gives them stars. That's what I see. Oh, really? Absolutely. You can go hunt. Oh, really? Absolutely. Okay, so see that. Okay. You can go Hunter 2, my Hunter 2ing Hunter 2. Ha, does that look funny to you? Lots of laugh. Yeah, see, when you type Hunter 2, it shows to... That's neat. I didn't know how IRC did that. Yup, no matter how many times you type Hunter 2, it will show to us as that. Awesome. Wait, how did you know my password? Or I just copy and pasted your asterisk and it appears to you. Oh my god. Love this. I just want to read logs all day. Alright, we read that one. I don't know what we're supposed to do, so we're gonna go out and try and hack the planet, I guess. Maybe I should remove security tracer. Let's do that. Remove security tracer.exe. I did spell it right. Are you really gonna get me on capitalization? DOS never worked that way. Security tracer.exe. Wow, you are gonna get me on stupid. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we've removed it. I don't know what it was. We probably need that thing. Alright, let's go out in the world. Let's disconnect. Back. Yeah, okay. Let's disconnect. Great. Now, why can't I get out here? Alright, so I guess it's that program that's running. Alright, back to my computer. I can't even connect to my computer anymore. Connect. There we go. I'm already lost in this game. I'm probing. So what do I have to do here? Open ports required for oh, we run port cracker or port hack. .exe. Too few open ports to run. Open additional ports on target machine. Open. Help. All right. Help. Command list. Help. SCP copies a file. Scans for links on the connected machine. Remove. Oh, there we go. PS. Currently running processes, and then you can kill them. No running processes. Go back here. Disconnect from the super machine. Connect. What was it? Yes. No running processes. Probe exe. Let's run exe real quick. Okay, available executables. Port hack, fork bomb, shell, and tutorial. Let's run tutorial again. Tutorial.exe. Okay, here we go. Go as quickly as possible. Okay, continue. Connect to a computer by typing connect IP. We know all that. Connect to your own computer. Yup, we're there. Scan the network. That should be all you need from your own server. Disconnect from your machine. Disconnect. Time for you to connect to an outside machine. Okay, so now we can connect outside. We couldn't before. Yep. We need to probe it. We're gonna find out that we need no ports for the crack. So we can just run port hack. And we're in. Scan for local nodes. So that's scan. No results, not a problem. All right, let's list the file system. CD bin. Navigate to the bin. Search for useful executables. Okay. List. No programs here, but you should look at config.txt. So that was what? Cat? Stupid command. Config.txt. Totally useless. Alright, so go back. Yep, got it. Now move to the log folder. Got it. Remove asterisk. Got it. And now disconnect. Okay, congratulations. You've completed the guided section of this tutorial. To finish it, you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. P.S. Boom. Kill 150. Boom, boom. Got it. We know what we're doing. Now, this is not totally DOS, I have to admit. At least not the DOS I remember. Alright, so first contact. Okay, hi. I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now, I'm trapped. There's no way out and not enough time, and I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster, the better. Hacknet wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node. It should be green on your net map. Then find and delete Security Tracer. Already ahead of you, buddy. When you're done, just reply to this email. I think I already did it. That was in the bin, wasn't it? Change directory, bin. Am I not connected? I am not connected. Connect. List. Yeah, change directory, bin. List again. Bin is empty. Okay, so I think we already did it. So disconnect from this. Grab my email. And reply to this sucker. What? Additional details. It has been deleted. Sent. Alright, getting some tools together. Great, that should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. I'm glad it got rid of the stupid things in the, those annoying to read. Port hack alone just isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crown in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program, IRC logs, and the like. No, I love the IRC log. Custom name things like exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can use using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. Link, Viper, Hacknet quick reference sheet. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, let's keep that up. Yeah, okay. Can we just do this to get there? Oh, no, we added it to our map. Okay. Awesome. Return to inbox. Log out of that thing. Exit. Alright. So we got our computer. This is Viper's. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's Gmail. It's our mail system. Alright, so let's go to Viper's. Let's probe the system. We don't require any things for whatchamacallit, so we're just going to run port hack. It's hacking. Hack the planet. All right, port hack complete. We're established. Let's view his file system. He's got work. YouTubers.txt. Captain Spinifix. Jonathan Crow Gamer. I assume these are real people. Finally managed to torrent that sweet new Hacknet program for the server Golem told me about. This is so sick. Can't wait to try it out. Just got to work out how to use it first. Alright, so we gotta find that Hacknet program. Induction test, proxy server needs something about it, overloading it, maybe got the research made this program to help with. More money. Dad, sorry I haven't emailed you in a while. I've been really busy with school. Year 11. Year 11 is hard. But I think I'm doing okay. Oh, year 11 like is in elementary school. Okay, alright, I got you. I thought it was like year 11 of college. But I think I'm doing okay. Actually, I wanted to ask for a little help. I need some new software for a school project. It's called ftpbounce.exe. So we're looking for that. It's really useful. It'll cost a lot though, and I've run out of money you sent me last time. All this IT project stuff is really expensive. Any chance you can send another $2,000? Wow, that's an expensive program. Alright, that's his home. What's in his logs? We don't really need to look at his logs. We gotta delete all this crap. SSH crack. We'll want to copy that. Alright, that's it. So let's just copy SCP SSH crack.exe. Transfer complete. Okay, let's go back to the logs and let's remove asterisks. No one knows we were here. Beautiful. Disconnect. Great. Back to our computer. And what did he want us to do? Yeah, I know. I already did the clear the logs. Yep. Alright. We don't think we need this anymore. Using up some of our RAM anyway. Alright, so we just have to email him back when we're done. No, it ain't fine. Okay, good luck. Provide him again when he's done. Alright, well, I want to look at this program before I talk to this guy. Log out. Back to RPC, file system, bin, run this sucker. sshcrack.exe. No port number provided. Execution failed. Okay, so this is how we're going to crack into other computers. You know, to crack their ports, I assume. Alright, sweet. Let's talk to the guy. Let's reply to him. I guess I don't have... I'm not flying. He doesn't care what I say. Alright, maiden flight. Here we go. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. It is. You should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs you get need a port number to run. Like this. SSH crack 22. Shocker, he knows exactly the program we got. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit tab to auto-complete commands. Hitting oh, that's going to be helpful. Oh, that's going to be very helpful. Security basics. Probe. Okay, yeah, we know how to do this. We're good. We're good. This is his link. I add that to our thing. Get out of here. Exit out of that. Alright, let's disconnect from our computer. Let's go to Bitwise Test PC. Let's probe it. So we need to crack it once. We need to open up a port. So let's do a SSH crack.exe. And let's try 22 because that's the SSH. Oh, it's cracking it. Look at all the green. We're in. Open port. All right, then port hack.exe22. Is that running oh, it's running passwords. That's funny. All right, we're in. Let's probe the system. I always forget to probe. No, not probe the system. Back. Oh, I can't. Oh, scan the network. That's what I keep forgetting to do. I gotta scan networks. Didn't find anything. Do the system. Empty. Auto log reports. Waiting for the boss to leave. Then I'll meet you out the back. Do you think he has any idea? I doubt it. He's got no idea about the shitstorm that's coming. Don't forget to clear the browser history. We don't want him tracing it back to us. Yeah. I got it covered. He just grabbed his coat and he's walking out the door. Now. Okay, give me a minute to set up the camera feed. Good to go. You got 3 minutes before the static image falls down. I'll take the list and we'll grab a pint to celebrate. What are they doing? I know, there's no log of me deleting the logs. This one, you wouldn't believe this shit if I told you. What? Did it work? Got mercs banging down my door for the source. Damn, son, sounds like you hit the big leagues. Getting a decent payout? 12K, not bad for 2 months of work. Wonder what they'll use it for. Probably to drain your bank accounts. Good luck, got no money for them to steal. Confirmed fake. All good on my end. The idiot Bill got fired and I'm safe. Great. I always hated Bill. You did me a favor. Not to mention that 10K kickback, right? Well, that helped too. So we good here? All good. I got months of exclusives here. Exclusives. I'll hit you back next year when the new Brisbane movie comes. That's like screeners and whatnot. That's awesome. Test file text. Congratulations, you win. Sis. Hey Spud, how's it going, buddy? Hobbs, terminal guy. Handy list of commands you'll want from the command line. Cat, you know about that. Place move, help, fork bomb. Not specified if it's useful panic button if you need to down a system in a hurry. You'll need admin rights for this one. You can fork bomb your own system as a defensive measure. Okay, well, you're gonna need that sometime. Puts up a remote host on a system where you've admin access. This can be run on your own system as a defensive measure. We'll get to that stuff later. Alright, what's in his logs? It's all me doing stuff. It's in the bin. Got no programs. And just some boring crap. Alright, we're out. Disconnect. Go back to our mail. Reply to this guy. Easy peasy. Sent. Something in return. Nice work. Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is, there's some logs on a few computers that I prefer weren't there. Oh, we forgot to delete the logs in this. It's just this test. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Moobot. I need a Moobot command. Delete logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the log folder. Just go in there and remove the whole thing. Never forget to. Thanks. Good luck. All right. So request details. Delete all the files in the target computer. You know what? I'm going to keep that one open. It reminds me to delete crap. All right. We added someone's bedroom PC. Oh, you want me to go into this PC and... Okay, delete the logs. That I can do, man. That's no problem. Let's go in there. Probe this sucker. All right. We just need one port open, so we're gonna do ssh.exe. Can I not do the .exe? Is that possible? Oh, it is. Sweet. We're cracking the port. Game music is louder than me. Actually, we turn it down in the game. Probably the better idea. There we go. Hopefully that's better. No, I asked and no one pointed it out, Spud, so no one cares to hear my voice anyway, so I can understand. Alright, so we're in. So now we're going to port hack 22. Get all up in this port. A lot of text to read on this game, people. Alright, so we're in. Sweet. Scan the network first. Always do that. Didn't really find anything. Okay. View as file system. We'll just view it real quick. Documents. Personal. Letter draft. Dad, I didn't understand the choice I've made. I don't expect you to. Blah, blah, blah. There's a common decency to respect those choices and continue treating me as your child. Until you're willing to do that, I'm sorry, but I need to leave Boston. My mother took calm down and try to explain this transition, but I can't handle it. I'm going to head out to LA with James. Made a decision lately. It's something I want to do. I hope the time you will accept for it. Wow, he's getting a sex change, I assume? Sounds what it is. Laptop police report. Oh, something was stolen or something? Are you guys ready to stream? That depends. Are you ready to die? Lots of laughs. Shut up, Johnson. Don't make me get the peanut butter and microchips. It was one goddamn time. Time is all it takes. No one really knows where he is. A mystical, magical beast who just appears when you least expect it. Seriously, our streaming schedule's messed up. Every time I hop on, it's not what I expected. The schedule is a mess of guesswork and broken dreams. Laptop. You don't understand English, Bacon? Conventional insurance won't cover. Declared. Can investigate, can't cover, unlike... Alright, so more about his police report. Tax returns. Took it from a program. Work. Intro, nothing conclusive. Got leads. Laptop was stolen at convention. Contained the dossier reports. Had copied the most likely one over here. Was sure I had. We'll submit with details of what we found soon. Alright. Nothing in the bin. Nothing in there. Alright, let's get all the logs out of here. Remove. Oops. Remove there. Yeah, see, it has his original connections too. He accessed the file value. Oh, he's the one that took the dossier stuff. He must have stole the computer. Yeah. I guess he didn't steal the computer. I guess he just remote hacked it. Took this balanced dossier PDF. Alright, we're out. Disconnect. Boom. Reply. I like putting in additional details. Done. I feel like I'm actually sending an email. Where to from here? Alright, if you see this, you've done well, and, well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn. And I don't have time to do any of it, so I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells using the command shell. Running on computers you've already got admin access on should be able to overload it. Okay? Good luck and thank you. P.S. I almost forgot. If you run into trouble, I've linked the Network Education Archive server too. It's got a lot of useful info on it. Alright, give me that. Give me the Entropy server. Give me the proxy server info. 2 notes on proxy servers. Run shells on computers you have admin access to with shell. Connect to a target computer, probe its security. Use the shells to overload target proxy. Net ED archives will have more details. Alright, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Probably, Spud. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. I never click the add button when adding details. I don't know what you're talking about, Bacon. Yeah, if it was a small canister, yeah. All right, so we need to overload this proxy server by using shell commands on computers you have admin access to with shell. Okay. So let's go to this net edu first, not the test server. Where's the net edu? Go in here for a minute. Proxy server quick guide. Proxy servers function as a buffering layer between a target computer and a connecting counterpart that filters, caches, and monitors incoming traffic to both optimize web performance for repeated queries and prevent some kinds of attacks. The most well-recognized flaw in proxy servers is their upper memory limit, which, breached, will force them to allow unchecked traffic to pass through. To exploit this, hackers and testers will often run shells on other computers that an attacker has access to, often using the built-in shell program. Then, with a collection of shells on servant machines, will connect to a target computer and use the shell's overload functionality to flood the target's proxy server with junk data, allowing other, potentially harmful traffic through. Interesting. Well, it's pretty good on the developer's part. I mean, I would hope any developer would understand it. Obviously I assume wasn't trying to do it to break any NDA or anything. EXII files and remote execution, exe command on terminals. This is a semantic shortcut. Alright, fine. Shells. Shells are compact, low memory remote processing on a separate machine that can be controlled locally from any connection. It's an incredibly convenient processor used for many tasks. Overload. Trap. A shell running this mode will notify the running user when a foreign user connects to the machine running the shell, and allow an emergency fork bomb flood to be executed on all other users connected to it remotely. Damn, this game's gonna get massively complex. Proxy servers are essentially a second that you connect to a target through, which filters and cat. Yep. I know what a proxy is. I know what a proxy. All right, we won't get into traces. All right, let's get out of here. Scan the network then. Oh, I don't have admin access to this. Fine. Disconnect. All right, so we need to connect to computers we have access to. So P. Anderson, and we want to run shells on them. So we got Anderson's computer here. And then we'll go into the Viper battle station. We'll run a shell on that guy. Then we're going to run into Bitwise test PC and run a shell on that guy. And then we're going to roll into Celestial and run a shell on that. We're going to have 4 slaves for us. We're going to disconnect. Then we're going to get on this proxy server. We're going to probe it. We need to open up 1 port, so we're going to run SSH crack on port 22. Proxy active, cannot execute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to run overloads. Overload it. There we go. Proxy bypassed, SSH crack 22. Insufficient memory. I have this insufficient memory. Get rid of this stuff. SSH crack 22. There we go. I like that. You can only have certain things open. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Probe it real good. I know, 1 away from 600s, but it's not about the numbers, though. It's not about the numbers. It's a cool milestone, though. I like it. Hopefully people find me entertaining. I don't know. I like playing, so I'm going to do it regardless, really. Are we good? Are we in? Yeah, we're in. So we want to do port hack 22. Hack that port. Password is password. Okay, so we're in the entropy test server. We are the administrator of this computer. All right, so we're gonna keep our shells open. we are going to probe the system. We already did that, right? Forget. First, scan the network. Okay, no computers. All right. Let's look at the file system. Home. Entropy induction test. Congratulations. Download this file to complete your induction test. Entropy will be contacting you shortly. Okay, so we'll get that. SCP entropy induction test. Session saved. Sweet. Okay, log. Yep, bin. Oh, 0, cool. Sweet. Hack the planet. You fools bow down to me. I got mad skills, and you know it. And you know it. Assuming you know what retort means, let me start by saying you are nothing but a scrub. It probably took you all week to work how to smash through that proxy. I bet you're probably 12, thinking you can hack the planet from your mom's 386. Good luck, kid. Move on and let the pros handle. 386. Love it. I had a 386. I had a 286. And a 486 at some point. Need help. If you're here, chances are you know a thing or two about getting into places you don't belong. These idiots over at Stormwind have totally ruined the balance of Shaitan 3 with the latest auction house patch. I've been a super fan since the original Shaitan was released in '96, and I say we stick it to them and bring that auction house down. If you want in, leave a text file in here and I'll find you. How do I leave a text file? Woo-lang bang. I guess he's leaving a text file, lulz. Admins are pretty pissed at you, Slagfire. The Chinese contingency has been hammering the servers all night requesting gold. Alright, well, we're not leaving anything here. Admins are lazy. Are there pack openings in this game? That's true, Longfellow. I could do that. Everybody loves the pack. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it is like the lottery and stuff. It is fun. I don't really know all the, the FIFA players, so. But it's nice. I saw a couple with spam. It's neat when he gets excited. He's like a little kid. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folder too. This is the test server scrubs. It's designed for people to break in, at least tidy up. So Gold, are you tired of the quest to take up all your time? Do you wish that you could spend a long, happy life without the worry of money for mounts? Then look no further than So Gold, the ultimate farming service for Stormwind Online players. For a small fee, we'll go mine everything. Bit, please read. Bit, if you are lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know. Yeah, something's going on. Go in the sys, nothing in there. Alright, go in the bin. No programs of any kind. Alright, let's remove our stuff. We're out of here. We're out of here. When's the giveaway? 386. Love it, man. The references are good in this game. Circle the hacker known as 4chan. I don't want to mess with 4chan. Those guys are rough. Alright, we're out, right? All we had to do was break it. Yeah, we're gone. We already scanned the network. So we're out. We got a new email. What we got? Alright, so it's entropy. Alright, that's right. We're not going to hear from Bit for a little while. He said, I'll come back when you've learned more. So we're going to try and learn stuff from this entropy group. Let's see what we can find out. Greetings, Circle. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the entropy group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker, it's a relatively trivial test. Surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down this server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to be needlessly destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. You want just the program brought down. Okay. Text. Let's add it. Okay. So let's just make sure we understand what we're doing. They want to temporarily disable their operation. We want you to bring down the server's message board, but leave non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. Okay, I got it. I get it. Go back, get out of here. Exit. Disconnect. Slashbot Newsnet. Here we go. Flash.news. Entropy Group engaged in malicious hacking? New Microsoft phone. About as bad as you expected. Let's read these. Recent reports suggest that the intergroup entry was recently taken to sheltering and providing work for a notorious hacker. This information cannot be confirmed yet. If it is, the group will be sure to face severe legal action in the near future. Whatever. Tom Wilkins, you should go find your computer. Seems Microsoft just can't catch a break. Its new Waterfall phone, which our staff were fortunate enough to acquire from an anonymous benefactor, has been found to have some pretty serious security flaws. Users of the phone can expect the same buggy last-gen OS they've grown accustomed to from the ubiquitous tech giant. But now with gaping security holes to boot, and any installed apps are able to easily gain unrestricted control of the phone, and a networking bug could lead to private data being found unencrypted all over the net. Wow, that sucks. Suspicions arise, and that group has been known for some time, blah, blah, blah. With long credit to openness of information, has been doing so by illegitimate means. Wilkins really is all over them. Your data at risk. Friend hole. A malicious hacking group bent on compromising all forms of social media. Their message clear: nothing is safe. FaceSpace's CEO attempted today to reassure a nervous user base. FaceSpace's security is watertight. Wow, we're gonna be hacking FaceSpace. New Optal dongle patent will tantalize fanboys. Hardcore Optal fans, get your affairs in order and prepare your wallets. A new patent filed by the golden child Optal Computing today's. Oh, Optal. Okay, I got you. Apple. I got you. The company could be moving into the home console market. That patent for an extendable dongle could be a component in a new gaming system. Perhaps a controller or a motion sensor. As of yet, only the design. A telescoping cylinder with rounded ends. Oh, so it's like the Amazon Echo. Has been granted patent status. Nice. Alright, so we gotta take this thing out. We could exit it. Here we go, we're connected. Let's probe it. We need to open up one thing, so SSH crack 22. Oh, its proxy is active? Okay, overload its proxy. Boom, 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 boom. SSH crack 22. Alright, that's cracking. It's Optal. Alright, we're in. Port hack it. Port hack 22. Get into this. Now we just want to kill the message board. We don't want to delete files. Okay, so list. There we go. Thank you. Alright, what's in your home? Nothing. Alright, logs we'll get rid of. Bin's got nothing. Sys has got default boot module. Flashbot news. Alright, that's loading it. And here's the message board. Config caution. Config.sys in this folder is a critical system. I do not delete or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Changes to config should only be made during scheduled outages to avoid this issue. Alright, so obviously we're just going to remove the config.sys, right? So remove config.sys. See ya. Crash the system. Go to the logs. Remove everything. And get out of this PC. Boom. Apply. Easy peasy. Welcome. Greetings, Circle. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract has proven your abilities. I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you've geared up, reply to this address and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. Again, congratulations, Hicks. Alright, Entropy Asset Server, add that to my map. And we have an admin, Rosebud. Whatever, hopefully that added it. Okay. Get out of here. Exit out of that. Disconnect from that PC. Entropy Asset Server. We're going to log in. We actually don't have to crack. Admin. Rosebud. Successful. Alright. Scan the network around. Nothing around. Alright. View the file system. I love the IRC logs. 2 bots in a row. Jesus. It shows to me as spam deleted. I must have lost my BTTV settings or something. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm sorry. See, this is why I leave the mods to do their thing. Sorry, Long. I meant to hit the other one. There we go. We're using Vim as our text editor. I don't know what the cat is to read stuff. I don't know where that command comes from. Sorry, Longfellow. It moved. I was trying to hit them both in a row, and as soon as I hit it and it put in the text, it moved. I'm sorry. I shouldn't try to be so quick. But yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing so far out of this whole game. That's the only command I don't understand is cat. I've never used that command before. Name one thing that your Windows comp can do that my Mac can't. Right click. That's funny. Sorry, that's funny. What does your robot do, Sam? It collects data about the surrounding environment, then discards it and drives into walls. Let's see this one. There was a 23%. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want repeats. At my school, the cop from Dare passed around 3 joints to show everyone. He said, if I don't get all 3 of these back, this school's getting locked down and everyone's getting searched till I find it. And like 30 minutes later, when everyone got to see him and they got past the cop had 4. New folder, invalid card text file. No, invalid characters. Alright. IRC log. What should I give sister for unzipping? $10? No, I mean like WinZip. Sorry, these are really bad jokes, but they're funny to me. Nano. Next one. So there I was in this hallway, right? I believe I speak for all of us when I say, wrong, bitch. I'm sick of you and your lame stories. Nobody here thinks you're funny. Nobody here wants to hear your stories. In fact, if you died right now, I don't think no one would care. So what do you say to that, fag? Torbad sets mode, ban Blackadder. Blackadder's been kicked. So there, I was in the hallway, right? Right. Funny. Oh, FTP bounce. There's that FTP bounce. Let's get that. SCP FTP bounce. I want that program. Thank you. What's their mantra? Entropy mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars which we strive to follow in all things. 1. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. 2. Create and share more than you destroy. 3. Never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Yeah, we're gonna violate all of those probably. There's all our logs. Yup, bin. We have both of those. And just fix. All right, let's get rid of the logs. I know we don't really probably have to, but good to keep it in practice. Family-friendly stream. You selected 18 plus when you came into the stream. That sounds family-friendly, right, Chris? All right, we're out of here. That's family too friendly, is what it is. It's like West Virginia friendly. All right. Sorry to anyone in West Virginia. He wanted us to reply, right? Is that what he wanted us to do? Once you've geared up, reply to this address. Okay, what did we just get, by the way? What was the program we just got? Let's go on our own PC. System bin. What is FTP bounce? FTP bounce. Just run it. What happens? No port number provided. Oh, maybe it allows us to crack the FTP port. Gotcha. I'm in. I know where we are. All right, we're gonna disconnect that. We're gonna reply to this guy. Welcome. Reply. Geared up. Whoa, not geared up. Geared up. Fish bro. Dead. Excellent. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database, along with login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. All right, so I told you I used to do a little bit of this stuff when I was young, so I do have a pen and paper because I thought there might be, I mean, old school Kraken, there was a lot of writing down of things, numbers and stuff like that. So our entropy contract, this is probably like one of the main servers we're going to be accessing, right? So entropy contract database. So our username is circle909. Makes sense. Our password is rosebud, all lowercase. Rosebud. All right, just in case. We could probably get this somewhere else, but yeah, put that in there. Get that on the map. Add it. There you go, the asset server. Oh, it's got a little star in it. I guess that means it's secure or something. All right, return to the inbox. Okay, out exit. Okay. Let's connect. Get into the asset server. Log in with circle909 and Rosebud. Failed. Retry. Circle909. Rosebud. What? Was I already back? I guess I'm already in it. I'm the administrator of this server or system. Alright, whatever. We're in. Scanned. Nothing? Nothing. View file system. Home. New folder. Or IRC logs. Name one thing that your window... Oh, god damn it. Alright, so we're going to start getting repeats of this, I assume. Yeah, fine. Oh, no. Wrong server. Yeah, thank you, Bacon. Wrong server. Sorry, not the asset. I want the contract. There it is. Contract database. That's what I want. Log in. Oh, it tells me. I didn't even have to write it down. Never mind. Circle909. Rosebud. All right, available contracts. Here we go, people. We ready to accept some contracts? I got it. I got it. I was quick. I I appreciate the help. I typed it in the games, but I typed it. Just preloads the username. I hope so. You know, but it's not. It wouldn't be old school hack. I should have to write all this stuff down and stuff. That's old school. All right, so we could do point clicker, the famous counter hack, back to school, XC project, Software Inc. cleanup operation, illegal clone of a Warden Enterprises product. Interesting. All right, let's just start at the top. What's point clicker? A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. Seems easy. Do it. Point clicker. Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here, and unfortunately no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I've bested the game point clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again, yet there is no reset button. I'll need you to enter their server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is Mensk. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Alright, so add the point clicker, sir, and add his Mensk contact handle. Okay, cool, I like that. I like how they do the notes and stuff. Okay. Alright, we're out. Go do that. Disconnect from that guy. Which one was it? This one? Point clicker. Here we go. Ah, can we play the game? Click me. 100% of current points. Click to upgrade. Click point empire. Oh, so you just click. Oh, this is like one of those cookie clicker games. You just sit here and click this. I can't get any more points than what I'm getting. Points per click is going up. Oh, or points per second. Sorry, not points per click. Oh my god, it's taking me 9 seconds to double current points. Oh, I can do this. How about auto clicker? Give me an auto clicker. Nice. Give me auto clicker version 2. Oh, I can't open that. Damn it. Oh, now we can get version 2. Get version 2. Look at that. Now we're killing it. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's stop playing. R.I.P. Kate. There's forever a memorial in Minecraft thanks to this button. Alright, let's see what's going on. Insufficient privileges. Oh, I gotta hack this thing. I gotta probe it. Probe. Alright, we need 2 ports. No problem. Let's SSH crack port 20. Ooh, yeah, port 22. Crack that. Nice. Awesome. And then we're going to FTP bounce port 21. 00110011. Hey Paulson, how you doing, man? Yeah, this game, I have a feeling I'm following it so far, but it's gonna get crazy complicated soon. I have a feeling. But I'm gonna take a quick break. I have to go to the bathroom before we crack into this thing. When I get back, Paulson, I'll explain the interface so you can follow along. I could make sure I have a refresher on it as well, but we'll crack into point clicker and delete that guy's thing when I get back. I'm going to take a quick break, be about 3-4 minutes. Just going to get a drink and go to the bathroom. I appreciate you hanging out if you do. If you don't, have a great Wednesday night, and hopefully I'll see you again. But I will be back in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much. Hey, Gaff, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Not run over my headphone cord. Oh, hey, Wembley, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Gnome, how are you? Had to go get a drink in the bathroom. That was very helpful. I switched to iced tea instead of water. I need something with flavor. I should have went all out on this and got like the hacking theme and got like Mountain Dew, or go really old school and go Jolt Cola. Anyone know Jolt Cola? It was a I don't even know if it's still around. It could be still around. It was a soft drink, a soda, back in, I guess, the 80s. And it was advertised as twice the sugar, twice the caffeine as regular soda. It was ridiculous. All right, so we're in here. We're in the computer. So we're good. So let's port hack it. Oh, let me give you guys a breakdown for those that have joined. This game can get confusing. Down this left-hand side is kind of things that I'm, like, this is notes up here. These blue things are notes for my current contract I'm on. I'm a hacker now. I joined a hacking group called Entropy. So we just took our first contract, and we're going to a game called Point Clicker, and this guy wants us to delete his save files so that he can start over again or something. I don't know. Sounds stupid. Down here are computers that are our slaves. We've shelled them so that we can do proxy overloads if we run into proxy servers. So these are kind of the computers that are under our control. The middle is our main interface here for clicking using the mouse. And then down here, the right-hand side is the terminal window, or MS-DOS, if you want to call it that. And I'll be typing stuff in here as well. You can kind of use either the mouse or typing, but I'm a typer, especially when I'm using DOS commands and stuff. So I'll try and type most, probably. You don't, Circle? You know, emerge though. Yeah, I should get an emerge. I don't think so. I don't think we're timed on these. This is very dirty. Okay, so we're in. Oh yeah, we want to port hack it. So now we're running our programs. We just ran our SSH crack program to crack the SSH port because we need 2 ports open for this crack. So we open the SSH port, and then we use the FTP bounce program to crack the FTP port. So now we can run our port hack program, and we can hack one of these ports. Now we're gonna hack it. Hack the planet. Hack into some church in Fox. I would never hack into Fox News. Ridiculous. Exit. Okay, we're in. So we want to scan the network first. See if there's anything connected to this computer. There is not. All right, no problem. Let's view the file system. Home. Nothing there. IRC log. Some girl on the street asked if I was saved yet. I told her I saved at the checkpoint a couple minutes back and can reload from there if I die. She was confused. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Glom stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? Woody stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Gnome has been kicked by Dr. Woody. Fuck you. I didn't touch the motherfucking cookie, bitch. Wow. Holy crap. Early in the interest of science, I replaced the word wand and wang in the first Harry Potter book. Oh, I'm in. Let's see the results. Why aren't you supposed to do magic? Asked Harry. Oh, well, wait a minute. What did he replace? He replaced the word wand with wang. Okay. Oh, well, I was at Hogwarts myself, but I got expelled. To tell you the truth, in my 3rd year, they snapped my wang in half and everything. A magic wang? This was what Harry had been really looking forward to. Yes, yes, I thought I'd be seeing you soon, Harry Potter. It wasn't a question. You have your mother's eyes. It seems only yesterday she was in here herself, buying her first wang. 10¼ inches long, swishy, made of willow. Nice wang for charm work. Your father, on the other hand, favored a mahogany wang, 11 inches. Harry took the wang. He felt a sudden warmth in his fingers. He raised the wang above his head, brought it swishing down through the dusty air, and a stream of red and gold sparks shot from the end like a firework, throwing dancing spots of light onto the walls. Oh my god, this is horrible. Move on. Oh, move over, Hermione snarled. She grabbed Harry's wang, tapped the lock, and whispered, "A la Homura." The troll couldn't feel Harry hanging there, but even a troll will notice if you stick a long bit of wood up its nose. And Harry's wang had still been in his hand when he jumped. It had gone straight up one of the troll's nostrils. He bent down and pulled his wang out of the troll's nose. It was covered in what looked like lumpy gray glue. He ran into the field as you fell, waved his wang, and you sort of slowed down before you hit the ground. Then he whirled his wang at the Dementors, shot silver stuff at them. Okay, I have found definitive proof that J.K. Rowling is a dirty, dirty woman, making fools of us all. Yes, Harry said, gripping his wang very tightly and moving it into the middle of the deserted classroom. He tried to keep his mind on flying, but something else kept intruding. Any second now, he might hear his mother again, but he shouldn't think that, or would he hear her again, and he didn't want to, or did he? Something silver white, something enormous, erupted from the end of his wang. Then, with a sigh, he raised his wang and prodded the silvery substance with its tip. "Get off me," Harry gasped. For a few seconds they struggled, Harry pulling at his uncle's sausage-like fingers with his left hand, his right maintaining a firm grip on his raised wang. Awesome. Design doc contains as yet unreleased details of upcoming release. Please do not distribute out of company network. Secretary Simulator 2012. From the people who brought you Utility Vehicle Simulator, Gardening Simulator, and Grocery Simulator, comes Secretary Simulator 2012. Manage virtual files, respond to virtual memos, the full office experience, all from the comfort of your own computer. It's so intense you'll be reaching for your tie and coffee. Features virtual spreadsheets, virtual office meetings, virtual memos, virtual desk, virtual phone call, virtual basic. Oh my god. Multiple endings. Hilarious. I want to play Secretary Simulator. Alright, that's our logs. Anything in the bin? No. This is the sys. Alright, what's in point clicker? Important, readme, don't crash. Never delete or rename config. Yeah, I know. So what's in config.any? Nothing, can't read it. Right. Saves. Alright, his name is what? Mensk. His name is Menks. Trace routes. When I worked at Apple as supervisor from China, he came over to see how we did things. No work of a lie. His name was Hugh Wang. Nice. I remember playing BASIC. Actually, I used to program in BASIC back in the 80s. I used to make little text adventures. You know, the Go North and stuff like that, like Zork, old Zork and whatnot. Yeah, Paulson, I'm a little, I don't know how old you are, but are you older than me? Hopefully you are, Paulson. I need someone older than me. Alright, so his name is Mensk. Where is he? Why is there a save? Oh, because I played. Where's Menks? Oh, there he is. Alright. So, we need to, we could just remove them all. That would be hilarious. Remove circle 909. I don't want me on here. .pc save. What? Remove dircle 909.pcsav. Why won't it remove it? About remove Mensk. MENGSK dot PC save. File not found. It's right there. Am I not spelling it right? Help. File name. You know what? I should just remove it all. Help 2. Cat. Alright, so let's try this. Let's do cat circle 909. Alright, cat circle 909.pc save. No, not cast. Cat circle 909.pc save. File not found. Now, I thought that the capitalization mattered, but it doesn't seem to. I mean, we can check it real quick. Cat capital CIR dot PC save. It did hurt us before. There it is. It is. All right, so we got to remember that. Dot PC save. Stupid. That was not a problem back in the old days. That was not a problem. Mengsk, MENGSK dot PC save. Alright, we're out of here. Go back up. Go back up. Go to the logs. Remove everything. Oops. Remove everything. Nice. Tab up or down, arrows work, so you don't need to. Yes, it does. Tab does. No, it does. Yes. Hey, Curly, how are you? Welcome. All right, all the files are gone. We're out of here. Disconnect. Go back to our email. Point clicker guy. Reply. Done. Send. Contract successful. The client of your recent contract reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Your current ranking is 80 of 100. All right, sweet. We'll do another contract. Let's get off of this computer. Go out to the contract database. Log in. All right, that's going to be annoying that I have to log in every time. Why don't it just keep me logged in? Rosebud. The famous counter hack is next. All right, let's do this one. That is do this one. Did Curly just call us a pig? I saw that picture. That was neat. Whoever did all that fire on there, that was cool looking. We recently got news of a company. Don't do it to my house, Steph. We recently got news of a company hiring less well-meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purposes. In the interest of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we're going to ensure their transaction doesn't go smoothly. Let's take it. I don't know what I got to do, though. I guess I got an email on. Name is Counterhack. Agent. The company PP Marketing recently hired a freelance hacker to break into a rival company's server to retrieve some sensitive data, which we believe to be a mailing list. Delete it on their end and transfer it to the hiring group. Naturally, this sort of corporate espionage is exactly the sort of business that gives hacker groups their bad reputation. And while we're not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public, so we'd like to ensure it doesn't pay off for PP. We don't know exactly what the file is called, so you might have to do a little digging once you're in there. If you're looking for a stolen mail list, it might be archived or encrypted. We should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventuality and might have some security countermeasures in place. Uh-oh. Alright, this could go bad. Alright, go back to our inbox. So what does it want us to do? It wants us to delete it on their end and transfer it to the hiring group. I don't understand what transfer it to the hiring group means. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Not too worried. What mod do you use on Sims to stop it creating random Sims in the world? It's MC Command Center, I think it's called. It's called MC Command Center. It's a huge mod. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I only use portions of it, though. It's a mod called Hermit. Alright, so we're out. Get out of here. Alright, let's go over to... Where's the stupid PP? Entropy asset, test. There, no. Where is it? Oh, there it is. PP marketing. There we go. Alright, so we need to get into here. They're going to know we're coming, though, I think. I think we're going to get caught. Probe it. Alright, it's got a proxy, and we need 2 ports for the crack. So let's overload the proxy. Oh god, they're running a trace. Let's do this. Come on, quicker, overload it. SSH hack 22. Boom. And then we're going to do FTP bounce 21. Boom, do it. And then we're going to do port hack 21. Alright, we need our programs to run faster. Wow, we only have 90 seconds to find this file. Better not be allowed on this server. Alright, we're in. I know. They're finding us. I get it. Scan the network first. View the file system. Home, workspace, induction, welcome, dress code, complaint, Winter Kevin, secure mailing list. Boom, this is it. Mail list info. This is the mail list we got from the hacker. It turns out there's some sort of encryption on it. What do we even pay for it? How are you trying to look at someone else to try and encrypt it? Blah, 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 blah. Well, disaster. Well, at least we got something out of it if we're going to use it. All right, let's get it. So we want to be in workspace. We want to SCP the secure mail list deck. We're taking it. Transfer complete. We want to remove. Delete it so they don't have it. Done. Alright, we got a couple minutes. Or a minute. Let's look around. Nothing in there. Alright, what else is in here? Induction, welcome, hello employee, blah blah blah. Dress code. What's their dress code? Business suits, black charcoal. Wow, they even the color. Damn. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. I know. Don't worry. Complaint procedure. All complaints will be investigated studied by the HR, which will ensure that Spanish solutions are within 12 months of the investigation taking place. Holy crap, that's long. Oh, you completed it? Nice. Investigation. Has been requested all emails sent from employee Kevin Wood to any stores will be scanned for malicious and regarding internal practices. This request has been approved. Alright. Terry, I'm telling you, this is some seriously shady stuff. Everyone knows that they're shady. They literally just purchased the list from other companies. Alright, we're going to get rid of this evidence, too. Remove everything out of there, too. Kevin Walters, you're free. You're free, man. Documents, incident log. This firewall's down. RDP, go to search, check it out. Be right back. Incident log 2. And sending it through. Blah, 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 blah. Logs. Want to grab a beer after work? If you're buying. Alright, we're out of here. Let's remove the logs. Get rid of everything. I want to know companies' dress codes and stuff. Yeah, MC Command Center, that's what it is. You guys complain about my memory. Alright, we're out of here. Disconnect. Couldn't find us. Alright, we got it. We're good. Reply. Got it. Alright, we're good. Send. Contract successful. Client of your recent graduate reported success and is pleased with your work. You're now free to accept further contracts. We're now 60 of 100. Alright, exit the mail server. Get off this computer. Go back to the asset server. Do we add more to our shell commands? Our shell, you know, our slaves? I don't think so. They overload the thing pretty quick. We'll leave it the way it is. Log in. Circle 909. One of these times I'm gonna come into this computer and I'm gonna put in one of my real passwords. Rosebud. Alright, back to school. A high school has contacted us with concerns about their ID department accessing private student data, likely on the request of one of their students' parents, but we can't say for sure. They don't want anything deleted, but want to discreetly find their IT staff's private passwords so they can investigate themselves. Okay, let's accept that. Awesome. Let's go. Back to school. Millburg High School's administrator is contracted looking for means of quietly gaining their IT staff's admin passwords so they can perform an investigation what data they're keeping on their students. While inside, try to preserve all data the way you find it. Any tampering could mess with their judgment. For your part of it, you'll need to break in, clear your tracks, and reply to this with a password to the server. We'll take care of contacting the school and sending the details over. Okay. Awesome. Let's crack into high school. Let's change grades. Okay, so we want to get off of this computer. Milberg High IT office. Boom, we're in. Probe it. Probe it like it's never been probed. Alright, overload that proxy. Everybody on it. Then we want to SSH crack 22. And then we're going to FTP bounce 21. Because that's done. Guess we're not being timed on this one. Beautiful. As far as someone updates their sim, does it update over to the other people's games? No, not at all, Mr. Paulson, not at all. You downloaded it at the time. You get the sim at the way it was at the time you downloaded it. Used to delete important school files at school. I used to get into the school's computer back in the day, but I didn't do anything with it. Port hack. Let's do 21. Hack that port. Yeah, the IT department at my high school, when I was back in high school, it was like one dude. And he was like my age. Yeah, they left the admin password on a sticky note. You set up a Doom LAN? That's nice. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's scan the network. Anything on Milberg? Nope. Alright. Let's view the file system. Home, miscellaneous, people not to trust. Hey dude, you know where I can pick up some herb? The guy at Lacey's gave me your deets. Yeah dude, what you chasing? Sweet, how much for an ounce? 145. Man, done deal, where you want to meet? We have a deal, 145 for an ounce of primo weed. Yeah man, done. Cool, I've got your IP address, so I'll just swing by. Wait, how do you know that? Being a cop has its perks. Shit, mom is going to kill me. Horrible. MH staff, private student emails. If a student ever sends an appreciative email, I will store it here. Glad I'm so alone. Notepad.exe, you're the only one that understands me. Student top search history. Google, boobs, boob, sex, side boob, porn, how to disable porn filter, things that get past porn filter, Civil War paintings, GTA, twerking, what is twerking, twerking techniques, that one topless chick in that French war painting, sports and sports ball. Oh, this game is funny. Regarding the announcements of internet proxy server outages, while some of the staffing body doesn't know what the proxy server going down means, clearly some of our students do. During the announced outage of it last night, apparently some students worked out that while the internet was still active, the search filter wasn't, and in the space of 20 minutes, outage downloaded a total of 22 terabytes is spelled wrong, of pornography onto the school servers and various homeroom PCs. Wow, what kind of connection do they have that in 20 minutes they can get 22 terabytes of data? Obviously, we like to prevent this happening again via more secure means, but at the very least, maybe don't announce it to them next time. Password memo. I've been thinking about security, yeah? Yeah, and I think all these upgrades are just going to be huge goddamn hassle to put in and work with and stuff. But check this out. Easy solution. We just make the IT password. I don't get it. Exactly. Just 7 asterisks. That's literally the password. Just stars. Who's even going to guess that? No one. Even if someone hacks it, still looks protected. Literally unbreakable. Idiot. Is what he is. So the password's 7 asterisks. Alright, that's easy. Anything in the bin? Nothing. Anything in the sys? No. Alright, so let's remove the logs. Remove all traces that we were here. Only 22 terabytes. Amateurs. In 20 minutes, though, Chris. Yeah, not math. I don't want to do math right now either, so I don't know what it is a minute, but... Well, 20, was it 22 that's a terabyte a minute, basically. That's a lot. Don't forget to carry the 4. Alright, so we're out of here. 7 asterisks. We know what the password is. Disconnect. Back to our email. Back to school. Reply. Additional details. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Send. Regarding back to school. Oh, really? Wow, I don't know if the guy is a genius or an idiot. Probably a bit of both. Damn, I mean, I only checked it myself because the verification script said it was working and I wanted to test that. Huh. This is going to be a confusing reply to the school admins. Ugh. Good work on your end, putting it through now. Awesome. Can we delete some of our emails? Alright, contract successful. Yep. We're now 40 of 100. Sweet. EOS device scanning. Greetings, agent. A new contract's come up that's required us to pick up some new tech. As you're online now, it'd be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us as your next job. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. Get it? iOS? EOS? We've contacted a specialist in this field and gained access to the tools we need for the job, but they're largely untested as is, so keep that in mind. Important. You'll be forwarded the information on the tools from our contract shortly. Check this email first. Once you have access to the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account, one which we know he has synced to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest. Excuse me. Alright, so that's his PowerBook Plus. Alright. Go back, EOS stuff. Hey, Entropy peeps. So EOS device scanner is uploaded to your asset server. Should run as a pretty standard connection targeted exe. Because it needs to read a bunch of files in the system folder to get the info and devices synced to the target computer. It needs admin access on the target machine to start running. Once it's going, it should be fine. If you lose it or disconnect though. Oh, nice. So you can even disconnect and it'll still run. Basically, it works by checking through the backups made when a device syncs to a computer, then pretends to do a new wireless sync with the devices and uses an exploit in that to open an SSH port, etc., etc. Here's the trick. Because EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. It's Alpine. No need to thank me. Probably just saved you a million years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agreed on as soon as this upload's finished. Yeah. Alright. For the basics, get admin access to a computer that you suspect has an EOS device synced to it. Run EOS device scanner to scan for paired devices and automatically open connection ports. Connect to the revealed device. Log in with admin Alpine. Password is the same for all EOS devices. Alright. I don't think we need that anymore. Save our RAM. Okay. So log out of that. I need a drink. Bots love me. And I do math for a living, Gnome, so it's also 22 terabytes, 20 minutes, terabyte a minute. Alright, exit the mail server, get off of this thing. Alright, this is our new one here, Jason's PowerBook Plus. Alright, probe that sucker. Of course, he's got no proxy running. We do need to open up 2 ports, so we are going to do an SSH crack on 22, and then we're going to do an FTP bounce on 21. Beautiful. Bounce that sucker. What if you can run both at the same time? Try that next time. Be good to know. It's taking very long. Alright, we're in. Now we want a port hack. We'll go with 22. Hack that port. Alright, we're in. Ah, crap. Disconnect. I need to go over to the asset server. I need to get the stupid program first. Bin, here we go. SCP EOS device scanner thing. Alright, good. Now we got that. Now we can get out of this asset server. Disconnect out of that. Now we go over to the power book. We already have access. It's fine. Scan network first. Okay. Do the file system. Let's see what he's got going on here. He's got an IRC log. Porter is now known as Porter with girlfriend who is shot. He shot his girlfriend? 0 is false and 1 is true, correct? 1 word, bastard. Document, Kelly. Need anything on the way home? Why do you even bother asking? Come on, I thought we were done with all this. Done with what? This useless fighting over nothing. You're never home, and when you are, don't even bother to talk to me. Maybe you should try and appreciate that I'm working my ass off to pay off our debts so we can finally get out of here. What do you do all day? Don't turn this around on me. You know I've been looking for a job. At least try to understand what is going on in your life. You don't even ask about mine. Whatever. See you when I get home. What's going on, mate? Where the hell are you? Not entirely sure. Woke up without a shirt, hidden inside a shrub. We were looking for you for hours. Last I saw, you were pinging on E and chasing after the ice cream truck. We have an ice cream truck in this town? No, but you thought we did last night. I'm getting too old for this. They're trying to communicate. The bots know I'm hacking. Nothing's in the bin. Never anything in the sys. Okay. So we need to run our thing. So that's EOS device scan. Scanning. Still scanning. Jason's ePhone 4S. Alright, nice. Let's get in there. Boom. View file system, home. It's the same one. Alright, so exit that. Scan was complete. So let's get out of this. Well, before we do, let's view the logs. Let's just remove them all. Remove them all. Alright, then get out of here. Disconnect from this computer. Connect to his stupid... There we go, there's his email. That's what I want. Probe it. Wow, you need 3, what? Alright, okay. Get out, disconnect. I think we have to go through his computer. And then go here. Probe it. So open reports required for crack. Alright, so hold on a second. No, I don't want to add no close. I didn't want to do... Well, I guess I could have done that. That's fine. Alright, so you need 3 ports required for crack, but there's only 2 ports here. Log in. I don't have his password. Alright, let me think about this for a second. Disconnect. Get into his thing. Do the EOS thing again. EOS device Jason's Eve open for connection. Okay, can I just click on it or something? Okay, connect 192.26.242.55. Alright, so we're connected to his thing. But if we probe it... Alright, well, let's just start cracking some stuff. Let's do an SSH crack on 22. We'll open up that one. Do people save their relationship fights in .txt? Alright, so that one's open. So maybe EOS? No, help. Help 2. Oh, we can open his CD tray. That would be hilarious. List all available executables. Let's do exe. Anything running? Port hack, fork bomb, shell. Alright, they're all the ones that we can run. Let's try to just port hack it real quick. Right. Port hack 22. Nope, too few open ports. Alright, help 3. Login, upload, clear. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Home, document, nothing in here. Log, give me the, no, back. Do you want to save my session? Go back to this EOS stuff. Hopefully the SSH runs because it needs to run a bunch of files. It needs admin access on the target machine. Okay. Basically it works by checking through the backups. Yeah, but here's the trick. Ah, well, that's right. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. I didn't even have to crack that port. We already know this stupid thing. Admin Alpine. Login successful. Jesus. Didn't even have to try and crack it. What's up, Nico? How are you, buddy? Welcome. How you doing tonight? All right, let's scan the network first of all. Just found our terminal we know about, so that's fine. View its file system. EOS. What's apps he's got? He's got fighter free, racer free. We could delete all his saves. Funny. What did they want out of this, by the way? Once you have access to the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account. Okay, sorry. Password to the owner's email account. You file... No, not Gmail. Get out of here. Gmail. Come on. Disconnect from Gmail. Get on his phone. There we go. Your file system, home, EOS. Mail. Password. Tint IN7. Tintin7. Tintin7 is his password. All lowercase. Notes. Pork bones. Ooh. Castor sugar. What the hell is castor sugar? 400 grams of flour. That's a lot of flour. Sugar and water into a bowl. Dissolve. Split into balls, add and fill in if you want. Steam for that sounds yummy. Warm water, yeast. So you're just making little. I don't know what you're making. Why are they called pork buns? What are they like? They're like cinnamon rolls. Is what they're kind of like. Tortillas. Work the lard in. Knead till smooth. What if these are real recipes? Ooh, Candy Ninja. Super Ninja Ultra. Ninja Builder. This guy's really into ninja games. Mail, system, for runtime.bin. Nothing in his home. Yep. Delete all that stuff. Alright, so let's delete his logs. Remove from his e-phone. Beautiful. We want to disconnect from his e-phone. We want to get back onto his PowerBook Plus. Go into the logs. Remove that crap. Disconnect. Get back to our email. This one, right? Once you have, yeah, reply with that password, right? Reply. It is 10-10-7. Send. Contract successful. All right, we're now 19 of 100. Not moving as fast this time. Hug out. Exit. Disconnect. I'm doing pretty good, Nico. I'm doing pretty good. Elite hacks programs. It's been too long, Paulson. You missing them? 720 no scope elite MLG skills. All right, exit that scanner program. Disconnected from everything. All right, so we need to go back to the contract server and get a new contract. Circle. I just should have made it circle instead of 909 Rosebud. All right, we got an XC project. Bit of a strange request. Someone exceptionally well-funded to ask for some help in investigating a coworker's tablet to see if it's being used for personal matters at work. A cursory poke around their systems made it look like they were obsessed with aliens. Might be a really dedicated role-playing group or group of conspiracy theorists. Interesting. Okay. See if it's been used for personal matters at work. Okay, accept. Alright, what do you want us to do? The XC project has need of your assistance. While strictly a quiet and internal matter, it's something I'd personally like investigating, as I've held suspicions on it for some time. I believe one of our prominent research leads on our science team may be being less productive than she could be. I'd like an outside operative to investigate her tablet and see if anything's out of place or not work-related. Our servers use a centralized data storage system that mirrors files by an ID code. I'd like you to investigate the system and reply to me with the code to any files you think might be worth investigating. The files that we're after should have their ID marked at the top, like this, XC Project ID, where 11 is the ID we're after here. Attached is a direct link to the tablet in question. Okay, so we're looking for anything that's not work-related on our tablet. All right, that's no problem. We can do that. We can do that. Disconnect. Let me take a drink. Yes, Nico, I'm hacking the planet. It's actually a pretty fun game. I kind of like it. XC Project tablet. Is that off of? No, okay. So let's probe it. We only need one port open to crack it, but it's got a proxy, so we're going to use our slaves over here. We have 4 computers. These yellow computers down here in our network map, these are all different computers, these things. This is ours. The green one is ours. These yellow ones are our slaves. We've shelled them to work for us. So we use them to overload the proxy if we run into proxies, which we will overload. We might want to get some more because this doesn't go quite fast enough. Alright, once we're done that, we're going to use our programs. We're going to crack the SSH port. And then we're going to FTP bounce the FTP port. Oh, we only need one for cracking, so never mind. Alright, so we got our one. And now we're going to port hack into it. 22. We're going to hack right into that. I'm supposedly a noob right now. I'm learning. I have to impress this hacker group I'm part of, Entropy. So originally what started out is I got an email from this guy called 8-Bit, I think is his name. Or Bit. Sorry, just Bit. And he's dead. He's a hacker. All I know is he's a hacker and he's dead. And he wants our help. But he's dead. He kind of got us started. Then he told us to join this Entropy group, and once we learned enough through them, he'll contact us again. So we're kind of just doing contracts for this hacker group right now, is what we're doing. Okay, so we want to get on, yeah, this guy. All right, we want to always scan the network, see if there's anything connected to it. There is nothing connected. View the file system, nothing in home. Logs is all us. Nothing in bin, nothing in sys. Laser rifle MK2 spec. Codename Sunray. Capable of endless sustained fire while power lasts due to overheating issues. No crap, man. You can't make an endlessly sustained laser rifle. Unless you can keep the heat down. Alright, but that's work related, so we don't have to worry about that. Flightcomputers.rep. Codename Lighthouse. The alien flight computer was an extremely interesting research piece. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so far it all looks work related. Recovered species are extremely similar. Wow, they recovered alien species? No detected species appear to have any form of smell. Though their visual senses appear very similar to those found in some insects, they're much more developed. Facial opening in the nose region appear to be used as close to a form of taste, though it serves practically the same function. Interesting. Penetrator. Codename Gaping Dragon. Requirements: 2 UFO power, cutting edge. What is this? This looks... Alright, so we want the ID number. ID number... Oh man, I gotta write this down. Alright, ID number... What is that? 4991. Wrong pen. 4991. Okay. Well, this mod isn't working. Laser rifle, totally work related. The mod's not working. It is a huge mod, Spud. You gotta install it properly. It's really easy, actually. You just gotta do it right and then set it up properly. If you need help, let me know. Pretty familiar with it now. So we're thinking that this one's... I mean, it's under a directory called personal. So... but it is a spec. All of it looks... XC project ID. Target in the heat of battle. Specialized in extremely long-range navigation. Alien pornography. Sweet. Though there are no visible reproductive organs, the sectoid species appear to have a fascination with the neck and underside of the jaw for reasons we cannot yet understand. Hilarious. I mean, these all have... Should we just copy these all down? I mean, might as well just copy them all down, right? I mean, what's the point? So, alright, hold on a second. Let's write this out. So the 4991 was the... What was it called? It was the penetrator. Penetrator. And then the laser rifle. Which one is that? That's 1299. Okay. The flight computer. Flight comp. What? 1938. Read about this one for a minute. The alien flight computer was an extremely interesting research piece without the specialized research team members that found a way to decipher. In the dark about many of the executables. The language used in what we presume to be textual files is still out of our reach. Much of the data implies that the computer specialized in extremely long-range navigation. In addition to this, we found some surprising images. That's the pornography, okay. But not concrete, our troops may wish to consider this a weak point. Alright. Flight computer, that was that one, sorry. The exogenics, 2133. 2133, that's the exo. Or xenogenic, sorry. Okay. I'm guessing it's this one under personal. It also has this schematics reference data, which should probably be stored on, because the other one is stored on the central engineering server as ID 1300. This one is not stored. So we're going to go with this one, I think, the penetrator. Not really sure, though. All right. We need to view the logs. We need to remove it all. No, you have to install it in the right directories. Just unzip into the mod folder, which I've done, loaded the game up, and it's detected, but nothing in game and no config file created. Oh, Spud, you need to go into options in Sims. Go into the options, the settings. You have to make sure you enable script mods. It's in the advanced or something. There's a checkbox. Make sure that's checked. If it's checked, I have no idea what your problem is. If it's not checked, check it, close the game down, and restart it. Never mind your helmet. Okay. Understood. All right, we're out. Disconnect. Go back to the email. This guy. Okay. XC project has need of your assistance. Our servers use a centralized data storage system that mirrors file by an ID code. I'd like to investigate the system and reply to me with the code to any file you think might be worth investigating. Alright, let's try this one. With any code, should we just put them all? Let's just put them all in. I mean, what the hell? We got 4991. We got 1299. We've got 1938. And we've got 2133. Send that, buddy. Regarding. Excellent work, civilian. You didn't leave anything to chance and it paid off. This all looks in order, exactly the sort of file I was hoping we see worked on. Hopefully the team's diligence in pursuing these projects will give us an edge in future engagement. Okay, so she wasn't doing anything personal. Okay, cool. We're now ranking 1 of 100 for ultimate. Aggression must be punished. Circle, you've proved yourself very capable in a very small amount of time. I'm impressed. Thank you. There's something that's been bothering me for a while that I'd like you to help with. A relatively new, but apparently talented hacker by the handle Nyex has been a bit over-aggressive. He claims to have recently stolen a great deal of internal data from Macrosoft Inc. Entropy is actively trying to improve the view of the hacker community in the eyes of the public. Just because our methods can be illegitimate does not mean our intentions are to harm. Nyex is doing a lot of damage to this effort. I would like you to delete what he stole. The IP he used to access their servers is attached. The archive should be on that node somewhere. A recently acquired program has been added to the asset server to aid you in this task. Okay. This is a hacker. We're going to hack a hacker. This is not going to be easy. Alright, get out of the mail server. See ya. Alright, I want to get some more shells. But first I need to go and get that. Where's the asset data? There it is. First I need to go and get that program. Bin SMT power flow. This is just another way to open up another port. Now I want to SCP SMTP power flow. Thank you. You read that part? Okay, cool. Did you figure it out? I assume you figured it out. Nice. Alright, good night, Gnome. Oh, to your commander, you need to keep them. Instead of writing them, I probably could have. But have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Who's bad? Wow. Hey, though, what's up? The world is Fugazi. This is Hacknet. We're a hacker. We're hacking computers left and right. Okay, right now we're working for a hacker group. We're doing contracts for them. We just finished all the contracts, I think. Now they want us to do this. They want us to hack a hacker. So this is our proxy node. the one we have to hack. So get off the asset server. Let's hack this. All right, let's probe it. Probably gonna have a proxy, and we need 3 ports for a crack. Okay. Oh, that's right. Let's get out of this. I want more. I want more shell computers. What else can we get? We don't want the tablet. Let's get the test server. I want you shell this sucker. Nice. So when we shell a computer, it's basically becoming our slave. Adds it. These are all the shell computers that we have. They're also marked in yellow down here on the network map, so that when we want to overload a proxy server, you know, we have plenty of slaves to do it. I don't want the IT office. I don't really want point. You know what? I am going to take the IT office. Give me you. Nah, do I really? Nah, I don't want to take the IT office. Never mind. Disconnect. They might actually figure it out. I don't want the marketing company. I would like Gmail. Can I have you? Requires an, okay, so we can't even get administrator access. Gmail. Can we shell this thing? Nope, can't shell that either. Alright, we want to shell the /bot network. Critical error. Alright, we shelled it. They're like unshell? Unshell. DC. Alright, but it's still shell. Okay, so we just got to cancel it through here. Okay. Let's get into that proxy. Probe it. Yeah, I'm the 4chan guy. Alright, so let's start overloading the proxy. Oh god. See, when you hack the hacker, we want to do SSH 22. We want to do FTP bounce 21. Oh, we can do multiples at the same time also. SMTP power flow on 25. Insufficient memory. SMT power flow on 25. Alright, so we gotta wait until that one's done. We need more RAM. Can we buy more RAM? Can we just go to downloadmoreram.com? Wow, this SMTP one uses a lot of RAM. Wow, we're already down to 50 seconds. This is gonna be, alright, port hack it. 21, whatever. Just get in. And we're in. Scan the network. View the file system. Remove that. Deleting it. Log. We'll delete all that stuff. Nothing in the bin. Nothing in the sys. All right. Remove the logs so he doesn't know we were here. Hurry up. Quick. 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 Quicker. 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 Thank you. And we're out. Never even know we were here. We're out. Nice. Are you kidding me? Seriously? You think you could just fuck with my stuff and leave without consequence? Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you think I wouldn't find you? You're a pathetic script kiddie. You couldn't hack a fucking honeypot without your precious buttons and scroll bars. Say goodbye to your X server, idiot. What's going on? Oh my god, he's hacking us. Ah! Oh my god, the hacker hacked us. Jesus. I hope you were doing a special cast at 9:09. I'm probably never get there, Spud, so don't even worry about it. And if I unable to load system file xserver.sys, locate and restore a valid xserver file in sys folder to restore UX functionality. Consider examining reports and log for problem cause and source. Initializing. The hacker hacked us. Yay, BSOD'd us. He BSOD'd us. Okay, and restore to valid X server. Consider examining reports. System UX resources unavailable. Defaulting to terminal mode. All right, that's no problem. Initialize. complete for command list type help. All right, so list. Go into change directory to sys. List that. So we lost our xserver.sys. All right. Change directory back up. Change directory to home. Do an ls on that. We have an osconfig.sys. So maybe boot config, net config x.dll. Shouldn't they be in the Oh no, wait a minute. No, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Change directory, miscellaneous. List what's in there. Nothing. All right. Go back. Go back. All right. List what's off of there. All right. Go to the log. Change directory to the log. List what's in there. File deleted. I got into our system real quick. All right, so they deleted the file xserver.sys. How do I get it back? That's the question. That's the question. Dir, change directory to bin. What's in there? I forget what's in all our stuff. All right, we don't have anything. We don't have that. So do a help. Copies file name, scan, remove, ps, kill, list, move, connect. Oh, we can connect. Don't know any of the IPs though. Help 2. Never get there. You got 600. Yeah, but that's mostly all you guys, right? And that was probably Sims people who, now that I won't play Sims that much, probably will not watch. Hey, Izza, what's up, buddy? We're playing Hacknet tonight. It's kind of our off week. We're waiting for Nathan Drake collection, which we're starting next week. So we're kind of checking out some games. Last night we checked out Prison Architect 1.0. We'll definitely be doing that on a Simulation Saturday coming up here soon. So tonight we're trying Hacknet, which is basically an old school like hacking game. It's real fun. I mean, it's fun for me because I don't know how much fun this would be for younger people, but I remember all these DOS commands and stuff. I remember doing some of this stuff, so it's actually kind of fun. Reboot. Places the target text in the file with the replacement. Analyze. Solve. All right, help 3. Right now, we just got hacked by another hacker. He deleted a file off our system, which basically got rid of our whole UI interface. We're now on a terminal system. Uploads the indicated file on your local machine to the current connected directory. Here's the terminal. All right, I don't know how to get this back. How about we reboot? Reboot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know how to get the file that we need. Maybe it'll create it or something. Nope. See, it's loading the OS, unable to load the xserver.sys. Locate and restore a valid xserver file in sys folder to restore UX functionality. All right, so we got to find this file somehow. I mean, we could go to any other computer and probably get it, but I don't know. I was using the graphical interface to connect to the. I don't know any of their IPs offhand. Defaulting to terminal mode. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. All right. Disconnected. What? right, whatever. List. Change directory, home, list. Did he just move it, maybe? Do you think? He did. No, it said it. He deleted it. Change directory, new folder. 52. List. Nope. Change directory, new folder. Oh, no. Change directory back up first. Then we go. New folder. 22. Nothing in there. Change directory back. Change directory. New folder 88. List there. Nothing in there. Change directory back up. Go to new folder 982. List what's in there. Nothing. I'm just seeing if he moved it. I know it said deleted, but I don't know how to get it back. CD new folder 98. List. Nothing in there. All right, so nothing really in there. Change directory stash. Folder empty. Change directory miscellaneous. List. Folder empty. Change directory back up. List. cat notes.txt. Oh, I got it. Notes.txt. You mean oh, I didn't type it right. Notes.txt, please. So that's just the contact handle. That's not helpful. Entropy induction test. Not really going to be helpful. Secure mail list.deck is not helpful. There's nothing in home that is helpful. What else we got? The logs got nothing. Except tells us the guy hacked us. And nothing but the guy deleted the file. How do we get an xserver.sys? All right, Nico. Have a good night, Nico. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. It told you what to do. I know what to do, Pig. I have to get another X thingy. But I don't know where that file is. I got to get that file into the sys directory. But I can't locate a copy of that file. That's a problem. Do I just create one? Okay, man, let's do help again. Help SCP copies file name from remote machine. But I'm not connected to a remote machine, so it won't copy it. I mean, we can try scp x server.sys. Yeah, it does not exist. Does not exist. It told you exactly what to do. Told me exactly what to do. Any processes running? Nope. I must have missed that, Pig. How about disconnect? Connect. List. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is all the same stuff though, right? CD sys. Yeah, see, this is all the same stuff. CD bin. No. CD up, and then CD bin. And then list. All right, back to help. I could connect to another computer and get the file, but I don't know. Replace Places the target text in the file with the replacement. I don't know. Analyze. Analyze. That didn't do anything. Help 3. Uploads the indicated file on your local machine to the current connected directory. Let's try that. I don't think that's going to work. Change directory to sys, and then we want to upload x.system.sys file. Wasn't that what it was? Must be connected to a non-local host. Connect to a remote host and run upload with the local path. Yeah, I can't connect to a local or a remote. I don't know any of their IPs. Connect. Did you connect? Where to connect to? All right, let's just reboot. Let's see if it tells us again what to do. Reboot it. All right, all of this is garbage. Error, unable to load system file xserver.sys. Locate and restore a valid xserver file in sys folder to restore UX. Consider examining reports and log for problem cause and source. All right, I mean, we can open up the logs. I don't know how to open, there's no way to open up the logs. All right, let's see what it says here. Boot errors detected. Unable to load system file x. Oh, it's xserver.sys, not xsystem.sys. Locate and restore a valid xserver file in sys folder to restore UX functionality. So we have to locate a valid one. We can't. That's what we can't do is locate one. Consider examining reports and log for your problem cause and source. Connected to Circle PC. Okay. Now we're connected. So we go into sys list. We help. And is there like a there's no restore. Help 2. There's a replace. Problem is I don't know where to get a valid xserver.sys file. Let's look at the logs. It said examine the logs. CD log. List. Yeah, so he file deleted by, there it is. There it is. I get it. Connect 137.204.34.182. Connection established. Beautiful. List. Insufficient privileges to perform operation. Okay, help. Hold on one second. We're going to get this. Not looking at chat right now. We're going to get this. All right. PS. We're running processes. All right. Help 2. Probe. Probing it. All right. We got to open up a port. So we're going to do FTP bounce on the 21. I'm liking this game already. Probe it again. Port hack. 21. Too few ports to open. Okay. All right. Hold on a sec. We're going to get this. Let's do the SSH crack on 22. There we go. That's running. Finished. Sweet. So now we port hack into it. And we port hack into 22. All right. Now I can read chat. I know what I'm doing now. Look at the logs. Got it, Pig. I figured it out. I know. I'm getting progress. I'm figuring this out. This is like real hacking here. Well, sort of. Connected to proxy node. All right, great. So now let's list. Let's change directory to sys. Let's list. There's an xserver.sys. So we want to scp x server .sys. So we can copy it onto our system. Transfer complete. Oh, it already transferred it to our local server. We want to disconnect. We want to list. We want to change directory sys. We want to list there. We now have an xserver.sys. We reboot immediately. Oh, the -1 didn't work. This should work, hopefully. I am liking this game so far. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. We're back in. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's pretty sweet. I like it. I really wish I watched Hackers last night now. I was going to. I was this close to watching it before I went to bed. Should have watched it. Would have been all into this. I like this background now. This is nice. So we don't have our help stuff here, I guess. Oh, it's over here. I don't like that. Can I move that? I want a different sys. All right. One thing we need to... Okay, now we know how this whole X server thing works. When we connect to other PCs, if they have a cooler interface, I want to get their X server. If that's how it works. All right. We're back in. We have no slaves anymore. Our whole computer, our whole system crashed, basically. Do we at least still have connections to these other... Alright, let's get P. Anderson's. Let's shell him up. We need some shells for some proxy hacks. Get the... I don't care. Get the IT office. Whatever. Put them in there. Give me point clicker. I'll take that one too. Give me... Yeah, sure. Give me the PP Marketing Company. I'll take them too. The Viper Battle Station. Shell him up. The Bitwise Test PC. Sure, give me that guy. Flashbot Newsnet. Yup. I want them all. How's our RAM looking? Alright, we can get one more, but I think we might want to stop after that. It's like taking a little less than half our RAM. Alright, disconnect. Alright, so we have our slaves again. We have more now, so we can hopefully really quickly overload proxy servers if we have to. Let's save. Go check our email. Just that douche. God, I want to hack him to death. Okay. Is this PC still on here? Proxy node, this is it right here. Probe them. I just want to really mess with this dude. No, let's not. He might just hack our system again. Let's not. I was gonna go in and like remove everything off of his computer. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing he did to us. Screw it. You wanna play, buddy? We'll play. Let's overload his proxy. Look at that. Look at how quick we can overload. FTP bounce 21. Then we're gonna do SSH crack on 22. Ah, we don't have enough money or memory. We need more memory. This FTP crack takes forever. Being switched around now. I don't like this. All right, SSH crack that sucker. And then we're going to SMTP power flow, the 25 port. Beautiful. Boom, get in there. Do that. Awesome. We're back. Oh, we got a... What? Oh, sorry, we got a... That's right. Sorry, we got a port hack. I forgot. Port hack 21. At 35 seconds. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. All right, we're in. View his file system. Let's go into his sys and remove everything. And now we're out. Peace, buddy. Have fun with that. Computer's like dead. Alright, good. That was fun. Get him back. Alright, I think we're ready for another contract. I think I'm going to take a quick, though, break. Just to be like a 2-minute break. I just have to go to the bathroom real quick. I don't need a drink. But I do have to go to the bathroom real quick. Had a weekday nap. It's now nearly 9:15. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy? Naps are good, man. Weekday naps are even better. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. If you don't wait, I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for everything, and I will see you soon. But hopefully you hang out, and I will be back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back. Thanks for the wait, and I appreciate it. The new reserve is out for Hunter. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we haven't seen you play Hunter in a while, Pig. Weekday naps are a gamble. I agree with you, Shane. They are. I usually set my alarm, but if you just fall asleep, then what can you do, right? All right. So now we need a new contract so we can get off the Gmail. Go over to our contract server. There it is, the contract database. Log in. Circle 909. Password is Rosebud. Alright, Software Inc. cleanup operation. Valuable client of our group has requested the deletion of a file on a previous employer's private computer. The files are not unique, and the company merely wishes to remove this individual's copy. Target is unlikely to mount a passive trace against you. Unlikely. Mission unavailable. Complete existing contracts. What's my existing contract? Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, for a while, he claims to be still great. I did that. I'd like to delete we stole the IP's next service attached to our. Okay, so we're done. Reply. Sorry, we did this. Easy peasy. Or no. Dude is a douche. Or Dutch, or whatever I just said. Hopefully that will do. It appears as though you completed the requested task, at least at a cursory look. Hopefully this community's profile will remain a little civilized for some time longer. While the job appears to be done for now, I'm not entirely convinced there was no other copies. I expected to hear something about it being deleted from one of the hacker IRC channels I idle in, but nothing so far. Hopefully it's a delayed reaction or something they are trying to cover up. If you'd like to poke around a little more, be my guest. In the meantime, there's something you could give me a hand with. Someone on those channels has been talking about the job you were investigating. Has he got the IP the server the files were taken from? Did you see if you could get it for me? Just reply to this with the IP as additional text. I ran a simple track on him, and it looks like the data will be where I linked. Okay. So we want the IP. Okay. All right. Get out of here. Get out of my email. Get out. Disconnect. All right. So this is it. The Kion box. Probe his system. What's he got working here? He's got some proxies. Let's overload them. Damn it. He is running a trace. Wow, he's got a good proxy. All right, let's do FTP bounce on 21. Let's do SSH crack on 22. Can we run these at the same time? No, we can't. SSH crack on 22. We need more RAM for crying out loud. This FTP one takes forever. Good. Run the SSH crack. Good. After that, we're going to run the SMTP power flow on 25. Good. Run that. Then we're going to port hack 21. Clothing's free? That would be sweet. Must not be an EA game. Alright, port hack. Oh my god, we only got 10 seconds. Oh crap. Alright, we might have to disconnect. We're not gonna make it. Disconnect. Alright. We got the password. Does that mean it's easier to get back in? Yeah, we're in. Okay, cool. Alright, that's not too bad then. View the file system. Home. New folder. IRC log. I think I should call a guy friend and talk about him about it. Probably will not care. Here's how it works. If a guy helps you with your problems, you're obligated to give him a blowjob. Thanks, that cheered me up. That'll be one blowjob, please. Loot. Microsoft Docs. Alright, the storage servers. So it's 168. There's a lot of writing down in this game. 168.61.82.246. Alright. That's probably the one we want. Jesse. So do you think you'll be allowed to come? I don't know. Mom doesn't like me to be out of the house. I'll buy you some McDonald's. Oh yeah? Whatever you want. Then what will we do? Well, I was thinking we could go up to the lookout. Watch the stars or something. Oh really? This is starting to sound like a date. Well, would that be okay? Meet me in the back alley in 25. I'll be ready. Hey, yo. Chick is ready. Land time. Ready to hit it this weekend? Yup. Got my booze and my coddles ready. What the hell are coddles? And me coddles ready to go. 360 no-scope fools for days. I hope Jesse comes to the land this weekend. Here we go. Shut up. Press her with your elite skills, man. Anyways, I'm out. See you at school tomorrow. Update. Can you believe the BS these developers have crammed into this update? I mean, who cares about procedural grass animations? I just want more actual content. They'll probably charge us an arm and a leg for this too. Want to log in and do the raid again? Might as well. Log, we'll clear the logs. He's got an FTP bounce program. We don't need that. Alright, so let's clear the logs. Won't even know we were here. Remove them all. And then we'll go reply to that email. Let's get out, disconnect from him, open up the email. Here we go. Apply, additional deets. 168.61.82.246. Enter, send that sucker. Congratulations. It appears as though you completed the requested task. Hopefully this community's profile will remain a little civilized for some time longer. The current service entry is greatly appreciated. It's become clear that this organization will not satisfy you. To be honest, Entropy was never going to be a big player in the hacker world. I created it to be sort of a goodwill front to what's a very quickly deteriorating public image of the hacker subculture. While I hope that you'll continue to help out if Entropy needs you, you more than deserve this offering. I'm a member of a rather powerful invite-only hacker group known as CSEC, a group which contains only exceptional hackers and computer security experts, where I think you'd fit right in. I've set a request for you to receive an invite, and you should receive an email from them shortly with an acceptance test. Know that I do not do this lightly. An invite to this group is highly sought after in some circles. Well, I'm a circle. Turn to inbox. CSEC invitation. Beautiful. We're going to be in CSEC. The CSEC group is an invite-only group of talented hackers and digital security experts. We offer substantial knowledge and resources to exceptional individuals to create a community of shared learning, information, and progress. A member of our group has extended invitation for you to join our organization. As an administrative detail, we'll require a small demonstration of your abilities and knowledge in order for you to be accepted into the group. To continue, please reply to this email with the password you will find associated with your name on one of our test servers. If you have any difficulties, we recommend you consult the Network Education Archives. All right, so the gauntlet, and we already have that guy, but we'll add him again. Okay, let's do this. Get off of this computer. Okay, which one is it? Not the network one. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. CSEC invitation gauntlet. There we go. Do it. All right, let's probe them. Got a firewall. Okay. We don't know how to deal with a firewall. We can deal with a proxy, not a firewall. Okay. So let's go back. Let's get out of here. We're going to have to go learn a little bit. Go over to the Network Education Archives. Firewall, here we go. Firewalls have been around for a very long time in computer security, most often serving to prevent automated foreign network traffic rather than secure against dedicated hackers. Modern firewalls, however, can be configured to prevent all security-critical traffic unless it is prefixed by a firewall solution, often referred to as a password to end users, though there is a distinct difference between the two. In this situation, the firewall solution will need to be provided before an unsyndicated login attempt can be attempted, effectively meaning that any known password cracking software will be useless while a firewall is active. Okay. Firewall complexity can be examined with the analyze command. Running the analyze command multiple times will automatically detect patterns in the response data headers excuse me, and will eliminate characters that can guarantee are not part of the correct firewall solution. Once a potential solution is found, the command solve firewall solution can be used to attempt to syndicate. Okay. I get it. Exit this. Get out of here. Go back to this SEC guy. Probe them. Got a firewall. So we're going to analyze the firewall. We're going to analyze it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And I'm just seeing if it's changing. Alright, it looks like it's cracking. Yeah. Looks like the password is cracking. So we need to do, what is it, solution? I forget what the stupid command is now. Help 2? Solve, that's what it is. Solve, Kraken. Sweet, solve unsuccessful. Firewall was solved. Awesome. So now we want to SSH Kraken to 22. And then we're going to FTP bounce into 21, and that's all we should have to do. Beautiful. Bounce that sucker. Hey, green girl, how are you? Welcome. How you doing tonight? How's your Wednesday treating you? We are hacking the planet right now. Actually, just this CSEC thing, but it's fun. All right, so now we want to port hack into port 21. We're going to port hack in there, and then we should be in. All right, we're in. So now we need to find something next to our name somewhere. Home, new folder, data 166. 7. No. Folder. IRC log. The woman has a close male friend. This means that he is probably interested in her, which is why he hangs around so much. He sees him strictly as a friend. It always starts out with, "You're a great guy, but I don't like you in that way." This is roughly the equivalent for the guy of going to a job interview and the company saying, "You have a great resume. You have all the qualifications we're looking for, but we're not going to hire you. We will, however, use your resume as the basis for comparison for all other applicants. But we're going to hire somebody who is far less qualified and is probably an alcoholic. And if he doesn't work out, we'll hire somebody else, but still not you. In fact, we will never hire you, but we will call you from time to time to complain about the person that we did hire." It's funny. Data 94, no. New folder, more IRC logs. Bishop came to our church today. He was a fucking imposter. Never once moved diagonally. I gotta love chess jokes. Agent Smith. It seems you have been leading 2 lives, Mr. Anderson. In one life, you are Robert Anderson, assistant cook at a Jack-in-the-Box in Mesquite. In the other, you go by the chat alias Randerson, spreading homosexual propaganda, lying, and being a generally immature pest. One of these has a future. Oh, where's the phone? I have to tell Dean about this. You can use the phone when you cannot speak. That's mode mute. Alright, what's this one? No, that's that one. New folder, another IRC log, 0. Yeah, we saw that one before. Test. Continue.tech. Continue to link server to advance to next stage of this test. Continue to linked server. Oh, I gotta scan the network. Okay. Log, bin, nothing in the bin, nothing in the sys. Okay. So let's go back, scan the network. Yep, see there's gonna be a linked server. Okay. Reset gauntlet number 2. We want to go back to the file system and remove all the logs. So no one knows we were here. Remove them all. Nah, she's not. Don't make her mad though, Spud. Don't make her mad. You won't like her when she's mad. Alright, we're out of here. Disconnect. Great, let's go over to this one. Gauntlet number 2. Probe it. It's got a proxy. No problem. Overload that proxy. Wow, their proxy is really good. We need to get more things. Alright, proxies bypassed SSH crack on 22. We're going to do an FTP bounce. No, screw the FTP bounce. SMTP power flow on 25. Do that. Yeah, we need to get more RAM if we want to proxy by it, because look at how much RAM we're using right now. Like if we added another slave on our network, we wouldn't be able to crack SMTPs. We need to do. So. Port hack 22. So hack that port, and we should be in. Beautiful. All right. View the file system. Home. More IRC logs. I hated going to weddings. All the grandmas would poke me saying, "You're next." They stopped that when I started doing it to them at funerals. The problem with America is stupidity. I'm not saying there should be a capital punishment for stupidity, but why don't we just take the safety labels off everything and let the problem solve itself? I totally agree with that guy. The Darwin's Law rule. How you make that inverted B? Wait, never mind. Idiots. IRC log. Topic in hashtag doghouse is our hearts are extended to the 17 victims of the recent internet fraud. Anubis has joined. What fraud? You haven't heard about it? No. You can read the full story at tubgirl.com. Let me change talk to our hearts extended to the 18 victims of the recent internet fraud. That's awesome. What is palindrome? No, it's not, dude. Test, continue to the link server. Okay, we'll do that. Logs will clear, bin, nothing in there. System. Go back, let's scan it. We got another one. Go back into the logs and remove them. No one knows we're here. That was a genuine post. All right, we're out. Disconnect on the gauntlet number 3. Probe it. We got a proxy and a firewall. So let's analyze. Oh God, let's analyze again and again and again and again and again and again and again. K-U-N-K. Wow. All right. Solve K-U-N-K-K-A. All right, solved. Overload is proxy. Oh, we're not going to do this in time. Overload, 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 overload. Oh, we got a lot of time. We still got a minute left. Okay. Then we want to SSH crack 22. Then we're going to FTP bounce 21. This is going to be close, guys. This is going to be close. FTP bounce. Then SMT power overflow on 25. Insufficient memory, you sons of bitches. FTP bounce on 21. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have much time here. All right, let it clear, let it clear. There we go. All right, we're going to FTP bounce so that we're in, and then we're going to get out so that maybe the trace will restart or something, or stop. Oh my God. Hurry up. Hurry up. Crap. All right, we're in. All right, we needed the port hack. Disconnect. Disconnect. All right, gauntlet number 3. Probe the system. Do we have to start over? No, we're good. All right, port hack it. Port hack 21. That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely okay. I think this game is one you mute the music and play 80s songs. You're probably right. Scan the network. There's nothing, so this must be the end. Home, I do kind of want to check out IRC logs. My dad found my porn folder and he was getting all pissed, so it's all like, does this surprise you? I'm not stupid, you know. I know, Dad. What do you want to say for yourself? At this point, I stare at him straight in the eyes and say, C documents my setting, Ricky my document. Faxes sent faxes, and he just shuts up. What is it? It's his porn folder. Pretty good. Hey, if you type in your okay. All that one. It's a good one, though. Hey, you know you're really good. Sweetie, please say something. Okay, I'm back. New folder, test, invitation, password. Circle. Okay, so we need to write this down. ABX07CC9. Make sure that's a 0. 07. All right. Who the hell is... I think that's a titjit. Gift. Ooh, I want that. I want that. SCP web thingy. Give me that. Nice. I think that'll let us crack the web servers. Now we need to remove the logs and get the hell out of here. Come on. Come on. We're just going to DC right out the bat. DC. Beautiful. In and out without a trace. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Hey, please reply this to me with the password you'll find. Okay, reply. Additional details. ABX 07CC9. Enter. Affirmation. Well done passing the automated test. Not everyone manages, which kind of makes you think why were they invited in the first place. So you're on the round 2, which means I get to make something up, which means something fun. Got something good in mind for you. Shouldn't be too easy either. I want you to break into the CFC servers and find me the 11 secret herbs and spices. Aha! It's like KFC? Awesome. We're gonna get the Colonel's recipe. If you can get a hold of the list and upload it to the CSEC public drop server, I'd be more than happy to let you in. Oh, I'm in. This should be fun. Do both of these servers. Okay. Log out. Get out of the email. Disconnect. All right, so we're gonna hack into Kentucky Fried Chicken. Where is that guy? That's X project. There it is, CFC. Everyone loves chicken. 22 bucks. Holy crap. That's crazy town. Okay, so we want to probe. Probe them, please. Okay, so this is just a web server and an SMTP. Okay, so we want to SMTP power flow port 25. Let that run. Then we're going to use our new program we just got, which I just forget what was. What was the program we just got? Web server worm. That's what it was. We want to do web server worm on port 80. Oh, look at the waves and sines and cosines we got going on in here. I assume that's cracking it. I have no idea what that's doing. Oh, it did crack it. All right, sweet. So now we're going to port hack. We're going to port hack 80. Let's just go right into the web server. All right, everybody loves chicken. List. All right, so home, server structure. Web admin, remote the servers exclusively for front-end content. Company files should be hosted on the more secure mainframe and internal servers. Server maintains a link back to the mainframe for updating and maintenance servers. Do not modify this configuration, okay? Let's actually scan real quick. Scan the network. Yeah, so that's back to the mother base, corporate mainframe. So we're probably going to find the 11 herbs and spices in the corporate mainframe, right? Log, we'll delete all those. Nothing in the bin. Nothing in the sys. Web index.html. Everybody loves chicken. I changed this. Cat index.html. How do I edit this? Nope. I'm gonna edit it. Yes, the processes are running. How do I edit this? Oh, that's right. There's like a replace or something. Help 2. Replace. Here we go. Replace index.html. Index.html. We're going to replace chicken with dongers. Awesome. Go back. Home. No. Web. Index. No. Oh, it didn't replace everything. Hold on a second. Replace. Oops. Replace capital C. Well. Why won't it capitalize that? There it is. Oh, because I put on cap lock. Alright, go back, go to the home page. Everyone loves dongers! I'm like a 4-year-old kid. List. Let's go back in there for a second. Let's go to replace index.html, and we're going to replace lowercase dongers with, I mean, it's got to be uppercase, right? Uppercase dongers. Everybody loves dongers. Alright, go back. Take a look at it. Now it looks good. Everyone loves dongers. Such an immature person. Alright. What am I doing there? Alright, we're out of here. We're out of this one. We're out of everything. We want to go to the corporate mainframe. Let's probe it. They're probably going to... Oh, wow, we need all 4 to crack it. They have no firewall, no proxy, though. All right, SSH crack on 22. Damn it. All right, we want to FTP bounce on 21. Let that clear the RAM. Beautiful. FTP bounce. We want SMTP power flow on 25. It's FTP bounce. We need a better one. We need like version 2. It goes faster. All right, let that clear the memory. Perfect. Overflow that, and then we got our web server worm on 80. Beautiful. Clear the RAM. Do that. We should have all 4 open. Still got 80 seconds left on the trace, but I think I'm going to disconnect because there's going to be some rooting around I want to do in KFC's corporate mainframe. Alright, so we're in. So we want to port hack now. Let's just go right in through the web server. Welcome back, Green Girl. Welcome back. Alright. Let's disconnect. Let's go right back in. Beautiful. Home. New employee welcome email. Colonel's Food Corner offers great careers. 12% off employee discount card. Woo! Nice. There it is. 11 secret herbs and spices. Many new employees will question the secret formula out of curiosity because they wish to be more involved in the company. Unfortunately, the formula is far too important to give out to all workers, especially given recent employee retention rates, and as such, it is protected. The combination is sent to stores regularly in unmarked white plastic bags and should be mixed with the frying batter as directed. As for the management, even they cannot be given the formula. In fact, only 2 people in the world know the formula at any one time. One of them a dog, and they are expressly forbidden from traveling in the same vehicle at the same time. Rest assured that the formula for our perfect chicken is carefully produced and ordered and is a very well-kept secret. It's probably like salt, pepper. Order records. Each order will be logged locally and archived. Updates should be sent annually to the Central Sales Record. Sourcing from the orders is kept in the same repository. Records are available only in case of emergency. They're only issued personally in printed format upon request. Okay. Media, logo, beautiful. Logo small, fine. Media kit, zip, guide.txt. Serve the world's best tasting chicken. We start with only the best ingredients. Easy, but now it takes 1 bite to remember why I'll remember that. Alright, it's in the bin. Nothing. How about the sys? Nothing. Okay, hold on a second. Training files, 11. Okay, let's scan the network. There might be more computers on this network. There it is. Alright, let's go to view the log. Let's remove all this crap. They don't know we were here. We were playing a game called Hacknet, Green Girl. It's a hacking simulation game with a little bit of a story in it. Right now we are hacking the CFC corporate mainframe. We're on a contract. We work for a... we're trying to impress this new hacker community that we're trying to join. And they asked us to hack the CFC corporate mainframe. CFC is like KFC, if you know in America, the Kentucky Fried Chicken Company, the fast food company. Basically what they're going after there. And we're trying to get their 11 herbs and spices, their secret 11 herbs and spices recipe that they use to make their chicken. That's how we're going to prove to this hacker community that we have the chops to do this. So we deleted all the logs, right? Yeah, we're good. We're out of here. No one will know we were here. Disconnect. Now we have another one, the records repository. Let's go in there. Let's probe it. Alright, we do have a firewall, so we need to analyze it. We need to keep analyzing it until we can crack the password. Each time we analyze it, it'll change items that are not part of the password to zeros. So it usually takes about, 7 or 8 passes. Here we go. Oh, shocker. Their password is chicken. Then we want to solve the firewall with chicken. And then this firewall are solved. Beautiful. Then we need to web server worm. We're going to crack the HTTP server. So what it's saying here is we had to crack the firewall, which we've now solved. Now we have to open up 2 ports in order to crack into the computer. Right now we're cracking the web server port that's running over here. Be done in a couple seconds. There it is. Then we're going to run an SMT power overflow on port 25 to crack port 25. It's running right here. Ooh, eating out? That's always nice. I always like eating out. Especially when, you know, you don't have to make it. You don't have to clean up. All right, once we got all the ports done, we're going to port hack into one of them. We're just going to use the web server port. All right, we're in. We're getting traced, but we're going to just, now we've cracked in. We're just going to disconnect and then reconnect when the trace is gone. So we want to scan the network first. Okay, so it's just the corporate mainframe. So it better be in here. View the file system, home, ordering, seasoning, ordering guidelines. Seasoning mix orders need to be separated to 2 separate companies who each provide half of the mix. New Mexico facility combines spices 1 through 6. Local Kentucky facility mixes remaining 5 spices currently. 2 separate deliveries should be mixed at CFC distribution headquarters and placed in unmarked work via prepared. Bags of seasoned mixer sent to franchise were combined with flour powders. No digital copies of the secret recipe are ever distributed in their entirety. Okay, all right, I got you. Order placement. So here's the first 4 or 5 or whatever it is. Do I have to write these down? This is ridiculous if I do. Oh no, I can just download these files. Hold on, let's just do that. Let's go back and let's SFC the seasoning order placement template part 1. What's the command? Help 2. I forget what the command is now. Help 3. That's SCP. That's what it is. SCP seasoning order place or order template placement templates part 1. Get me that one. Transfer complete. Then get me the seasoning placement part 2. Get me that one too. Thank you. Now we have them all. So it's just basil, chili powder, monosodium glutamate, onion salt, red pepper, paprika, rub sage, garlic powder, allspice, oregano, and marjoram. Interesting. Food manager certification. Whatever. Media, all their logos, logs. We'll get that stuff in a minute. Bins, this. Okay. Let's remove the logs. No one knows we were here. Oh, you ate at Applebee's? I like those types of places. They're not bad. They got good food for the price. It's not good. You're all ready for bed now? Uh-oh. Sounds rough there, Spud. Okay, so let's disconnect. Now we need to, what do we need to do? We need to break in, if you can get a hold of the list and upload it. Oh, upload it to the CSEC public drop server. That's what we need to do. Back, get out of our email. We need the CSEC public drop server. There it is. Boom. You are authenticated for open file uploading to the server. Use the upload local file name command to upload files. Reminder, files downloaded with SCP are downloaded to home or bin for executables. Uploads from there, either path proceeded as such. Tab key can be used to archivate path. Maybe uploads from there, neither path proceeded as such. Alright, whatever. List. What do you got in here? Home, bin, sys, drop, uploads. Okay. So we want to upload, right? What was it? Hold on a second. Upload, that's what it was. Okay. Upload. Can't even spell upload. Seasoning. list. Hold on. I need to know. How do I get my files? I don't know the names of these things. I don't remember them. Wait a minute, there it is up there. Let's try it. Upload seasoning underscore order underscore placement underscore, trying to spell placement underscore template underscore pt1 dot docx. I don't know if that uploaded or not. pt2 and then list. And there's nothing in there. What am I doing wrong here? Insufficient privileges. I'm missing something here. Reminder, files are downloaded to home or bin. Uploads from any their path proceeded as such. Oh, okay, sorry. Redirections. Upload. We want home. Damn it, still won't finish it for me. Seasoning. Order. Placement. Oh man, I gotta get the capitalization correct. Hold on. Seasoning. Order. Placement. Template. Alright, Spud. Hey, Spud, before you leave, I'm just finishing this task. I'm gonna actually be done in a couple minutes. Before you go away, I'm gonna be playing Battlefront, the Star Wars game tomorrow night. Go download it and let's play it, man. I'm only gonna be playing it one night, so let's try it out. DocX. Order placement template part 1, DocX. There we go. And then we want part 2. Beautiful. We're done. Get out of this thing. LS. Boom. 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 Connect. Back to our email. Reply. Okay, reply. Done. Sent. Congratulations. Nice one. I've actually had to dig around in the on their mainframe a while ago and couldn't find it. Props for tracking it down. Quite the entrance you've made for yourself. I'll take the opportunity to formally welcome you to CSEC. Everyone here knows what they're doing, at least to some extent. You should feel right at home if you found that last job easy. I kind of did. I've attached your new login details to the hub server. From there you can pick up contracts, download new code, and generally just use it as a home base. I'll stay in touch. Go pick yourself up some new programs from the stash as a congratulations present. Alright, sweet. But I am going to end the cast there. I think we got to a good point. We're part of CSEC now. I think we're going to be coming back to this game at some point. Might work better for a simulation Saturday where we play a couple small games or something. But I like this game. It's pretty fun, to be honest with you. Look, I didn't close it right, seeing you took an hour to notice. Hey! Spud, please. Alright, but I am done. I'm going to log off. But so everyone knows, I am going to be playing Star Wars Battlefront tomorrow night, the beta. It is open to everybody. I will be playing it on PC. If you want to play, you want to check it out, download it. You can preload it right now from Origin. Preload it, come by tomorrow night, same time, 6:30, and let's shoot some lasers and play with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. It should be fun. I'm going to check it out, and then Friday night we'll be doing date night, Saturday, simulation Saturday, and then next week, probably starting Monday, a day early, we're going to be doing Nathan Drake Collection. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follows, retweets, all that fun stuff. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow to shoot some laser battles in Star Wars. Thanks a bunch. Have a great night.